snap, I saw that the center was sliding, so I knew that I had to be ready for that. And I get called off guard right, and that was it.
When you told me about the stunt, I think you called BJ something like you got a nickname for him or something, or
Oh, Bobby.
yeah.
Bernard,
yeah,
BJ.
Yeah, what was the deal there? I was I was thinking. I went back and listened to the tape. I said,
Yeah,
I don't know if I got the right case.
Yeah, that's just what we call him, Bobby Jenkins, BJ, Bernard.
Why
I
that?
don't know. That's just what we call him. We all have different nicknames for each other, and that's what we call him.
What's your nickname?
Should be BDJ, but they like to call me LDJ, so or Lil Joe. So there's that. There's that.
They don't call you Joe Shiesty because that's already been taken.
That's already taken. Definitely, he has earned the right to all that for sure.
Were there any kind of emotions walking out on that field, knowing that's where the rookie season ended and you were back there?
Not really, because I didn't want to think about that. I didn't want to think about because again, you think about getting injured, just like you're driving, you think about don't hit the curb, we're going to smack the curb. So I tried not to think about the injury, take away that emotional part of it, and all I could think about was there are guys depending on me to do my job, and then hopefully that's what I went out there and did.
What about the game's over? You survived the game. There's no injury. You have a great game.
For sure. I definitely was. I felt very happy to be very blessed. You know what I mean? Because like you mentioned, last time I played on that field, I wasn't fortunate enough to walk away from the game, but this time around, I definitely was. So I was happy about that.
Did you have any thoughts lying on the ground there with Brady? Did you think back to that sack? Did you have any thoughts about that?
I just turned around. I was trying to make sure he didn't get the ball off in time because his release is insane for sure.
Yeah.
How much do you reflect about like last year, the injury, and now seeing where you are going into a Saturday game in New England, just how far you've come?
We thank God. That's all I can say. We thank God. It's definitely been an uphill battle for sure, but I'm trying to think about the past. Like, you know, we got New England, so we gotta go attack them, and then the game after that, the Bills, and then keep going. Hopefully, we can make the same run, and I can get to experience what I missed last year.
I know you like playing the inside too, but it's fun being on the edge again.
Fun being on the edge for sure. It's awesome being on the edge.
You know, you had BJ on the edge, and you had different rotations with Gunter, Tupou, Carter. You know, and you saw some of that when obviously DJ was hurt and with Trey being hurt.
Yeah.
So, you know, just having all those different rotations, especially before a game like this where you might not have Trey and Sam.
Yeah.
Why was that so important Saturday or Sunday?
It's huge. It's huge, and guys like Cam stepping up, guys like Cam being able to play wherever on the field, guys like BJ. We had BJ on the edge for a couple of plays. You know, it's huge, and Coach Hobby made a great point just today during meetings. He said it's not next man up, it's next man stepping up. You know, and we've done a great job of that. People stepping up, not just being up and filling the position, but stepping up and making plays, being able to make plays. A lot of young guys are being called on and asked to play, and they're doing a great job of stepping up and making those plays.
Why have you guys been able to just, you know, battle so many injuries and still be one of the best teams in the league right now?
Because we do well with our preparation. The young guys aren't just, you know, you might be 2 or 3 or just right behind a guy, but not just taking that for granted, still preparing like you are starting. And Jeff does a good job of that. That's why he's able to step in there and not miss a bit.
How much Sorry, Joe. Oh, how much would you guys like to make a habit? What you guys did in the second half in terms of creating turnovers?
We would love that. We would love that. And that's what we strive for every game. It's just last game was just pouring on. You know, when it rains, it pours. But we would love to do that every game, and that's a defense right there, making stops and getting turnovers, giving the offensive ball back. And I think there's a stat out there that every time our offense gets a turnover, they average 4 points off of that. So, you know, if it's guaranteed 4 points, why not?
Bill Belichick is always one of the best defensive coaches in NFL history.
Sure.
Being a defensive player going against his team, is there any kind of edge to try and outperform his defense?
For sure. We're always trying to dominate every defense going there, and it just happens to be him. He's one of the greats for sure. But yeah, you as a player, you want that respect, and that's what I think everybody on this defense is trying to earn that respect. When we go out there, we want the other coach to say we played a great defense, or we played some good players. So for sure, we're looking forward to that.